Hey everyone, Dawn here from Enzo's. Okay, I thought I would take a second and go over some things that we're going to do in the new classes that are starting. First of all, the starter pack class is for brand new people to Enzo's. So we're going to go a little bit slower. I'm going to give you a lot of information week to week. You're going to actually go home with a journal, so you're going to have to be really tracking what you're doing and your progress. We don't do a lot of classes around here that have new people in them that haven't gone through one of our other programs. So in order to kind of catch you up, the quickest we can is really to intensify the first 30 days. So it's 4 in-person classes if there's 4 Saturdays. So most months are 4 Saturdays. We're only offering this class, I think it's 3 times a year. And then the next month we will go into using the e-collar extension of this first class. But you gotta be willing to do the work. It's not for people who just wanna show up to class once a week and do something once a week with their dogs. This is definitely people who really wanna get this done. Okay, so that's the starter pack. It does include the training collar. The first month, the training collar is a prong or a martingale or a dominant dog collar. Kind of depends on your dog and what they need. The second month, we go into using the e-collar, and you'll have to purchase that. That will be an Easy 900 or an Easy 902. That's an e-collar through e-collar technologies, and we definitely are going to have you use that because then it will make more sense during the class, and it's easier for you to use. You can get them through e-collar technologies. You can buy them from us. They're the same price wherever you get them. I think they're $225. That's separate from the class, but the first month you do get whatever training collar we determine is proper for your dog. And it's some kind of collar that's going to add pressure, right? Because we have to teach you the pressure. So in that class, you're going to bring a 6-foot leash, no retractable leashes, no bungees. Like literally, you will not be walking into class with a retractable leash or bungee. And part of the thing this time I'm really going to be pretty tough on is you got to bring your proper tools because that's your commitment to the class. That's me. I'm committing that I'm going to show up every Saturday. Oh, I'm giving up my Saturdays again. But I want to do it and I want you guys to be successful. The only way you're going to be successful is if you do the work. What we're really going to work on in that class is I believe people are too leash dependent. You wrap a leash around you, you're always cranking and yanking and pulling your dog or dragging your dog. I'm going to teach you how to put pressure on and how to turn pressure off. So pressure on means do something, right? Pressure off means good job, you did it. So I'm going to teach you how to use pressures properly. I'm also going to teach you how to use lures properly, right? Whether it's food or toys or whatever it is, I'm going to teach you how to use them properly. And then I'm going to teach you how to use energy, words, and food. I always talked about lures, but energy, word, and food to get your dog to understand what it is you actually want from your dog versus just giving it to them, right? Let's make them work. I just had somebody today say my dog really loves to please me. And I said, oh yeah? Then why are you at training if he loves to please you? And then my second thing would be, why do you think your dog loves to please you? And she said, because whenever we're working, he just does such a good job. And I said, well, great. Your dog doesn't want to please you. Your dog wants to work. Like, work with your dog. That's what they want to do. We'll use place, sit, and walking on a leash kind of as our obedience objectives. But really, I'm going to teach you how to basically teach your dog anything. Got my little script here, by the way, so I can remember. Okay, so then the next pack, that is Saturdays from 10:30 to noon. It's an hour and a half long because we're going to work here at the facility at Enzo's, and then we're going to go and work out in the world. If you guys remember, when we used to do this, we would go to restaurants, we would go to parks, we would go, we went so many fun places. This year we're going to do the same thing. I'm hoping to get a calendar together so that everybody knows where we're going to meet at different times. The first month it'll be here and then walking from here. Dogs really work, what big part of Enzo's is really work together as a pack. Even dogs who maybe aren't playful dogs, they aren't the dog park dogs who want to go play, they are great at working in a pack. They learn so much from each other. So this is the next pack. This is for people who've trained their dogs with us already. Either they've gone through board and train, day training, one of our training programs, and they've passed that program. but now you guys are back because the world's opened up and you got to get your dog out in public, right? So we're going to work on, things you need to bring. You need to bring your 6-foot leash. Again, no retractable leashes and no bungee leashes will not be accepted. You need to bring whatever training collars you're using, prong, martingale, e-collars, bring them all. I'm going to be tough this time. If you don't come proper to class, you can't do class. It's just what it is. Like, that is your job. My job is to show up and to create a really fun, entertaining, engaging class, right? I put a lot of thought and time into this. Again, if I'm going to give up my Saturdays, I want people who really want to be here. And one of the things is you show up on time and you bring your stuff. So, and then the other class, so this class, again, you have to be welcomed into. If you've never trained with us, you will not be for the first month in that class. Just won't be. You've got to learn our ways first. Even if you've trained at another facility, doesn't matter. You can the next month get into this class. This class will focus on doing all the obedience. So your dog, I'm assuming your dog knows sit, down, place, all those things already. Now we're going to add all the distractions, working around other dogs and other people who they don't know, right? Really the stay part and the come part. Come when called, stay when I leave you. It's my belief, you guys, and I know if you've ever taken a class or had a lesson from me, that you're going to know this. It is my belief. If your dog does 3 things, you have a pretty awesome dog. If they come when you call them every single time, if they stay when you set them someplace until you release them, and if they walk nice on a leash when they have to be on a leash. If you've ever met my dogs, those are really the only 3 things I ask of them. They're kind of foolish, they're kind of foolish. Will they jump on me every once in a while? Yep. But only when they have muddy paws will they jump on me. Why is that? Anyway, I digress. Okay, so that is the next pack, the next level pack. If you've worked with us before and you want to hone in on your skills and really get your dog back out there, we're doing this now. I decided to start this now while the weather's crummy and all that, so that when the weather is nice, we're ready to go to the beach with our dogs. We're ready to go on picnics with our dogs and to parks and not have our dogs act foolish. Okay, and then the other class we're going to have Monday nights from 6 to 7 p.m. and that's for quote-unquote reactive dogs. In the other 2 classes, there won't be any reactive dogs. We're just not going to have that. I have to know the dogs. But if you've trained with us before and your dog's still reactive, you're going to start on the Monday night class. The Monday night class will go into an hour-long class and then a pack walk also as the weather changes and as dogs and owners get good. So I could take your reactive dog and go out in the world with them, and I know how to deal with that, but I need you to be good with that. I need you to learn how to deal with that and you to be confident in your skills and in your dog. I always say your dog doesn't have to be a perfect dog. That's not what we're looking for here, but you need to understand what your dog's going to do in different situations. That way you're not always worried. You're not always looking around the corner for what's going to happen next, right? Because you already know what's going to happen next. Like, you don't have to worry about that dog across the street because you're already telling your dog, no, this is foolish. Walk nicely next to me, right? So that's our goal with this class. Our goal is for me to raise your confidence in yourself and your dog and to get a better relationship. Not better like your dog loving you and all that. I mean better like you're a better leader for your dog, right? You're a better leader. You have more tools in your toolbox, so you know what to do if your dog does react. And reactions sometimes, you guys, like we have a lot of reactive dogs in our program. They're out there playing with dogs right now. Like, they're doing great here. It's just, I got to get you to the point that you and your dog can communicate better so that you can have a bigger, fuller life. Okay, so right now, those are the 3 classes we're offering. Again, the starter pack is 9 to 10 on Saturday mornings. The next level pack is for returning clients. That is from 10:30 to 12 on Saturday mornings. And then the reactive dog class is on Monday nights from 6 to 7. Again, I'm teaching all of those right now, but I do have assistants who will be in all the classes, and they will be teaching them too at one point. So I am going to have an online class, but I'm not going to make it mandatory right now. I lowered my prices to keep them within a better price point so that you could come month to month. A lot of my classes, they're just extensions. So people do come month to month, and I add a lot of fun things so that you can get out in the world and practice and find friends. A lot of people through Enzo's go out and do things with each other now because they've met here, which I think is fabulous. It gives you people who are like-minded going out in the world with your dogs. Okay, so again, I'm Dawn. If we haven't met yet, I look forward to meeting you, and I will see you in a few Saturdays. Take care. Bye-bye.